All right, well, that was a terrific come-from-behind victory. We had a very hard time guarding them. They are really a good offensive team. Got great respect for their coaches and the job they do and their players and the way they play and share the ball. I mean, they had 20 assists and only 8 turnovers. Really a fine offensive game for them. But I love that our team never gave up. We kept battling and eventually somehow went on a roll because we were down 12 and then it was 7. And I thought, well, there's still some time left. And then it was 3. And then we fouled inadvertently trying to steal the ball. But then Chris Likes made some great defensive plays and the other guys made some shots. Lonnie Walker's 3 at the end of the game was truly amazing.
Was that how you drew it up,
Lonnie? We like Lonnie having the ball at the end of games because he can create his own shot. But the play was actually for Chris Likes to hand it off to DJ Vasiljevic and see if he could get one right away early in the clock. In case we missed, we would have had a chance to foul and get a second possession. But DJ couldn't get a good look, so he threw it to Lonnie, and he just took it upon himself and made a great play.
Jim, that poise, I mean, we've all talked about Lonnie and what he is, but just it looked like complete ice water in his veins. And, you know,
yeah, he was not having, like a spectacular game. He had 14 points, but there were a couple of miscues during the middle part of the half. And, sometimes you just need someone to step up. Sometimes you need a bunch of guys to step up. In this case, Chris Likes made some sensational plays, baskets and defensive plays. DJ Vasiljevic made a big 3 for us. I thought Duan Yule had a very good, well-balanced game overall. So we're just very fortunate. That gives us 20 wins. And only 2 games remain now, so we've got 2 very tough opponents coming up.
Can you speak about Chris Likes' mentality? Seems like sometimes when the energy just isn't there, he always seems to just be going 100 miles an hour regardless. Just talk a little bit about that mental aspect.
Well, I think probably from the time Chris started playing basketball, he knew that his strength was his speed and quickness and skills. He's very skillful. It ain't easy to make those layups the way he does at top speed with traffic, with bigger guys around. And then his range is unlimited. He can really shoot the 3. I don't know how many he made today, but he didn't make any 3s today. But he was 7 for 7 from the foul line, so that was very, very important. When you're coming back, you don't want to miss opportunities to score.
You ever get nervous when he hits the deck each time he goes that hard to the basket's foul?
Nervous? No. If it was me hitting the floor, then yeah, I'd get a little nervous.
And you mentioned how fortunate you are, but obviously coming up with this win with as many turnovers as the team committed, how gratifying was it?
Well, that's the thing. You have to overcome a lot of adversity, whether it's turnovers, missed layups, missed shots, falling behind. You got to dig very deep. And it looked very bad for us with about 6 minutes to go. But the guys did not hang their heads. We made a lot of substitutions, throughout the second half, trying to find a combination that would work. Normally Chris and DJ are not in the game when we're pressing, but that turned out to be a very good decision, and they did a great job.
How much can one like this just kind of give you the momentum, like you said, to finish it out with?
Actually, I think momentum really comes within games. There's not going to be a carryover on Tuesday from this. It helps our confidence, certainly, but you're playing an entirely different opponent, an entirely different style of play. Their personnel is so different, and the way you have to guard them is so different. One of the disappointing things about today, from my point of view, was we were never really able to stop them. Jerome Robinson is one heck of an offensive player. So is Kai Bowman, and Popovich, I thought, had a great game too.
Speaking of defense, Coach, what is it that you do to maybe try and hide Chris Likes? Obviously, he has a disadvantage because of his height, but do you do anything to kind of hide him defensively? Because teams don't really take advantage of that, that height mismatch.
Well, from day one, we told Chris his height should be an advantage, not a disadvantage. That he should be a nuisance defensively, that he should annoy the other team's point guard, that he's so quick, so fast, and has a lot of good anticipation, that he should give point guards a fit just by harassing them. And I think he does that. He doesn't always get the call, like when he gets knocked to the side or knocked down, but he bounces right back up and continues to play hard. So, there'll be times when teams are able to take advantage because they have big guards. One of the biggest guards in our league is Kai Bowman. I mean, the guy averages like 8 rebounds a game. He's the leading rebounding point guard in the country, and he plays big. He's hard to guard, and he ended up with 15 points. That's 9 less than he had up at their place. He had 24 the first time we played them. Thanks, everybody.